G'day mates, welcome back to Stellaris Utopia Robotic Revival. We're heading in here today and we are about to invade the poor little industrial society of Lajkut. We're going to send our people in. We've got a pretty paltry force, all things considered, with ourselves an elite army guard, or elite guard army. They are... well, they're actually probably another 50% stronger than the guys near them, although their morale damage is really nice. They're almost double what they are. So let's land the armies. 30 influence it's going to take us, but that's good because we are, next month, we will be capping it out. So let's turn them hostile against us and see what we can do. They've got, yeah, I think we're going to take this one very, very easily. Maybe, yeah, we're going to win it. We're going to win it for sure. Let's have a quick look over here. Could be worthwhile grabbing some of these other ones, but I think early on we're going to need that Ascension perk. So if I can reduce the cost of it, so 2 colonies are giving us plus 50%, and having this third one now that we're about to take is going to increase that up even higher. This one here will bring the total tradition cost down slightly, whereas pop growth time, you know, I actually think pop growth time is going to be more valuable to us in probably in the long run, but also in the short term as well. So we'll take that one there and we'll keep following this here. Slow time down slightly. Research was just done and we are beating them back, and with that we'll have taken the world once this last little industrial army falls. There we go, subjugating the primitives. So our armies have successfully invaded and subdued the primitive forces on Lajkut. Locals have given up all attempts. Haha, look at this, it's beautiful. I love it, I love that picture. Subsumed their civilization into our empire. Although backwards as they are, it may take some time for the natives to become fully productive members of Skrek society. So to them, our weapons must appear like magic. They were fighting us with their steam engines and whatnot and their big cannons, and we just wiped them out. Absolutely wiped the floor with them. And they're also pretty pissed. So impoverished conditions and residents, as well as stellar culture shock. Now the stellar culture shock will prevent them from doing any science, or almost any science, for a long, long time, as well as dropping any non-food related tasks. So what we're going to do is put all these people on food for the time being, and that'll just bump up our food and help our other people to grow on other planets while we'll export and harvest their food. And as they begin to come back on, become more productive members in, what's that, 12,500 divided by 300 in like 40 years or something? I got no idea, but that is a lot of years to do. It's about 40 years, I think, give or take. So when these people die, their children, next generation, and for us it's almost 2 generations, will be proper productive members of society. So it's a very early little thing, but we can use these guys to colonize as well. In the meantime, we're going to jump up here and have a look at the different species in our empire. Now our robots, of course, are slaves because they are non-thinking robots. Our people, of course, enjoy beautiful full citizenship, but the Malware people, they're mollusks. They currently only enjoy residence. Let's have a look at them. They're charismatic, which is great. They are great food producers. They are not adaptive, so they'll only really be useful for continental worlds, but they are talented. That could be kind of useful. I might be able to bring these guys into our civilization a little bit. I could give them full citizenship as well, in which case they would be able to make leaders, and their leaders won't die quite as soon as ours. So I normally do a very authoritarian playthrough, but I think for the time being we might actually be better off making these guys properly integrated into our society. Can produce armies, generals and admirals. Go for it, full military service, that's kind of cool. They can colonize, there are no population controls, they can migrate as much as they want, and we're not going to purge them or make them slaves. Do I want them to be full citizens or just residents? Now, they're cheaper to look after, so consumer goods are a percentage of our total mineral cost. So we need 24 units of consumer goods, which is 12.4 minerals per month out of our total production that we're just losing. It's just gone. It's maintaining our pops. Now, keeping them as residents, they don't have all the benefits. We don't need to use all the minerals and resources looking after them. They just get to live Making them slaves, obviously, something a little bit different. We can't do that. I'm inclined to make them full citizens of our empire. Once, of course, they figure out, how to deal with our technology. Don't put your clothes in the microwave and so on and so forth. But I think talented, especially having some good talented leaders come out of these guys, as well as having them live longer, they may well be very, very good. Now, the real problem is, are they going to take over? Unlikely. I think these are meant to be like a related family. So, but if we had elections, they may well be able to produce leaders there. Okay, tile blocker is done. We could spend time getting another tile block. I think I'm going to take the biolab because I'm going to need that at a later date anyway to level some stuff up. And that's given us a nice big expansion over here. So we can take stuff here, those two, and we can also take those mining stations. So that was a very cheap little piece of expansion we've done there. It's mainly the border. The borders are the most important part of what we've done there, as opposed to the actual people, what they're producing, which is very, very little. Now, out of respect for their society, I won't call them some variant of Skrek. I will just keep it as Lajkut for the time being. Ooh. Okay, astonishing. Something digging into the asteroid. Learn something about who built it, but before the debris crushes it. So, try and stop the machine. You are getting that probe, and your next option, how do I stop it? Construction ship in orbit, okay. You, my friend, can come here. Can you get there in time? Shit, you might not be able to, actually. How much time do we have? 365 days. I think our better option will be to go to Skreckles here and build a construction ship. We may not get there in time, so I'll see if we can get this guy here as quick as possible. You're currently winding down from warp. You just go here, research. I'm not going to even bother with changing the queue or anything. We're instead going to go to Skreckles, and we're going to build another construction ship as well. And whoever gets there first, 60 days to build that, and it may get there before this guy gets... Okay, maybe not. I was completely wrong. He got there well and truly in time. So Skreckles, you can actually cancel that for the time being. What you are going to do though is build a solar panel network on each of these. I had forgotten I'd got that tech. So those two there. Skrektacular, you can throw down a spaceport, and Lajkut, we can have one built for you in the near future.
Special project complete.
Got that probe. Very, very nice. And I should be using these guys to do something. You are level 4 and you're also level 4. You're nearly level 5, but I don't think you're going to live quite long enough, which is unfortunate because I do want to get that various bits out here. In that case, you guys head off this direction and continue surveying. See what we can find out here. You are dangerous, so we're going to avoid the automated dreadnought if at all possible. I don't know if it'll move from that system, but I suspect it will probably just sit there and poke around for a while. Okay, where is our construction ship? When you're finished with that, I'm going to get you to keep building up in this area. You can come back and do this stuff later. We should have more than enough energy once our no, we don't have a colony ship. That's already been done. In which case, why are you not happy? Inefficient planet management. Okay, I've got too many things. I've forgotten about that. We're going to need to make this a sector. Yes, that's important. I'm going to have to make a sector here. I don't normally like sectors, especially this early in the game, because they tend to be pretty shit. But we're going to make ourselves a little sector, and it's going to be the, what are they called? The Malgol. This can be just, oh, fuck do I know. That'll do. That can go there. And they do need a mineral income, so it's important. And we can call you, just leave you, it's called Lajkut for the moment. And we will give you, build robots, of course. Feel free to colonize if you'd like, but your jobs are going to be just go balanced. Just build up a sector. Can I give you a dude? Clear blocker, little experience. building cost could be handy. So I'm going to throw you in there and to govern that sector. Let's just have a quick look at our associations over here. They're imperialist, so...
Complete.
Oh no, they're technologist. So they want more pops. We're working on that. They want us to stay ahead of everyone technologically. And you guys want more rivals. Okay, we'll work on that. Deep core mining. What is deep core mining?
Construction complete.
That's kind of cool. It's the next level of tech. We're currently going for... I think we're going for destroyers, but that tech could be really, really handy as well. I'm going to get you in here to finish building everything. That's 3 minerals and a bunch of science we can get. I think we're going to be very, very well set up here. We get this stuff sorted. We should be able to defend this area. It'll be a bit of a crossroads for our guys to go through. And I don't think we can take on 2 of them at the same time. That is the concern that I've got. They are now getting more and more powerful in front of me. So I need to probably start throwing a bit more effort into building up my military. So you guys can up... Well, they've already been upgraded. That's good. With that you can... Geez, that stuff's expensive. Early on they're just so expensive to build new Corvettes. But I'll get a couple more of you guys. We're just going to build up our military up to the pop cap, I think is the way to go. And defensively, because they can't attack us, they won't have enough military power to take us out. Shit, I forgot about that. Normally I run out of it quite early, but you, my friends, are going to... You are a very good candidate for... Huh, it's not there. I will... What I'm going to do instead, wrong one, let's go into here. Lajkut, and can I give you an edict? Yes, I can. I'm going to give you... What are your ethics? You are authoritarian all the way. I don't think that matters very much necessarily, but what we're going to do is get rid of your stellar culture shock by giving you a... Where are we? Propaganda broadcasts and re-education campaigns. I think once we've conquered somebody, that is, I mean, it's the only polite thing to do really, to teach them how to think. Another scientist has died. Okay, we lost someone there. You though are still not going to make level 5. Can we get one of these new guys as a scientist? No, we can't. Normally research speed will probably be handy, but unfortunately you're a very, very low level. So you're going those ones. You, my friend, keep researching over here. There we go. That should be good there. Take care of all this stuff. That's kind of cool. If we get more out of that system. Okay, we didn't get much more out of that system. But Japan here is looking very, very nice. Or Jafon, I think it's pronounced. Jafon will be an ideal candidate for another... Actually, this one here might be an ideal candidate for another... what are they called? Just give me a second, I can't think and do 2 things at once. Gravitic sensors might be handy, especially for the additional survey speed that allow our guys to level up a bit quicker. So Baldoon out here, or Baldoon, might be a good candidate for another frontier outpost. Considering that they're so very, very cheap, I think if I can get Japan as well, and whatever's in Wesen, we're going to need a bit more military power before we go any further out here though. So, I'm actually going to get you to come back and do this straight away, before you die. Okay, you died. Well, that sucks. Can we get... They're still not producing any leaders. Why are they not producing any leaders? Just want to have a quick look. It could be because they are decent full military colonization. Yeah, it could be that they're still stellar shocked, or it could just be pure chance. I'm not sure. Either way, we are not getting any leaders out of them, and this guy died before I got a chance to do anything better. Let's have a quick look at... You're going to live a bit longer. probably would have been better making you a dude earlier on, because you're going to live so long. 72, you're not going to live that much longer. You, my friend, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I am going to recruit this Voidcraft guy. I'm going to give you that there. So you, where are you? You can come up and we'll give you the guy who's going to live a little bit longer. He's 56. He's going to live until at least 87. And now he should have a better chance of 20% failure chance. I'm still going to tell you to do it regardless. And now, of course, you can probably hear banging in the background. That is probably my wife cooking dinner. It's probably my sign to wind this one up shortly. So hopefully I can minimize that banging in the background. I think I've got my gain set down nice and low on this antenna, on this this microphone.
System survey complete.
Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to have to send that construction ship over to take those shortly. In fact, I'll queue them up. You can take those two, and that will put us in a very nice situation. If we can keep building up our corvettes, I may even do this off camera if nothing happens in the meantime. So we'll start, leave that be for now. We will start the next episode, cut forward a little bit. Make sure you guys let me know whether you'd like that or not. I'm going to do it this time regardless, I think. But let me know if that's the kind of play style you'd like to, and recording style you'd like to see, or if you'd like me to show absolutely everything. God damn it! That's unfortunate. Early on in the system, that could have been very valuable to find something there. That's not good. Go up to Solano and continue this direction. See if we can find anything else useful out here. And I think it's actually at this time it's going to be worthwhile getting another construction ship. If I can get them set up, I'll be able to build everything that I need and continue our expansion as we're going. There are just too many things at this point in time. Now, it's unfortunate that he failed. If he hadn't failed, we could have gained a useful bonus in a very easily defendable system. But he did fail, so we will continue on and do something different over here. We'll roll with the punches, as they say. I think that should be enough queued up for the time being. You will build that mining outpost to begin with, and I think I'm going to send you over here to Boldoon as quick as you can before these guys expand out any further. You need skill 5. We're not going to get that for a long time. I think we'll need these guys here to actually start participating before we get much more out of them. Let me think. Spectacular. And you, let's actually have a quick look at our, what are they thinking? They're losing minerals. Why are they losing minerals? Nothing. I'm going to give them a few minerals. No, I could probably spend the minerals better myself for the time being. So they're not going to produce very much early on. That's fine. I'll just tax them of all their one spare energy. And that will give me just a little bit of profit. But once this is built up, that'll give them a much larger income. They'll have something to work with for the time being, and I'll get half of it, which is very, very handy. Now, where are you? Heading off that way to build up there. Have we got enough? We do have enough. So you build that frontier outpost, and that should hopefully allow us to take Boldoon and Japan, or Jafon. I always think Japan. Who knows? Got a biolab, Xeno Zoo. We must have animals somewhere. I didn't. Gamma aliens. Okay, we're encountering more of them. You know what? Take the Xeno Zoo. I can always get those tile blockers at a later date. How are we going up here? Another 37 months. So we are falling behind here quite significantly. It'd be worthwhile to jump on that in the near future. And that'll give us our first Ascension perk. And I think our first Ascension perk is going to be in the next episode. So I've been Blxz. That has been yet another failure, but this has been Stellaris Utopia Robotic Revival, and we're going to be heading on the next time. This is the state of the galaxy, guys. We're going to be heading in next time, and hopefully we can save our guys from dying so early and turn them into massive big synthetic organisms sometime later on. Take care, guys. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button if you do indeed enjoy the content.